Energy is very important. And then a thing which is so important, we have to conserve it. We cannot waste it. One is that we will be getting sufficient energy. Like in Telangana state, we are all very proud. We are all Telanganites and we are all proud to say that there is no shortage of energy in Telangana state. And we get full energy and we get quality energy, quality power. So it is a duty, everybody's duty to ensure that this energy is conserved. It is not wasted. One is because we will get sufficient energy, and if it is conserved, as one of the distinguished speakers told, that energy conserved is energy produced. It is as simple as that. And suppose you use one unit you save, and to produce that one you will require double the amount of energy, double the amount of your efforts. So saving is easier than producing. So all of us should work with this mission. Now the governments, different governments, state governments, central governments, they have come out with so many policies, energy conservation policies. And state also has come out with building codes that we should have green buildings where energy will be conserved. Similarly, so many rallies have been taken out, awareness programs are being taken out to ensure that energy is conserved. Now regarding this, we may have acts and we may have many procedures and rules and all that. But for a man to understand, I was just seeing very brilliant booklet has been brought about by, I think it has been brought about this mission only, this Institute of Engineers. In very simple terms, they have listed out this, but because this is only what is required, what has to be done. Like energy saving tips they have given. Then in that, what you have to do, how to switch off the lights and fans, electric iron, kitchen appliance, because these little things add up too much. I'll tell you in my house only, I got this solar rooftop installed, right? Now there is net billing. So even after installing it also I was getting high bill, around some 7,000-8,000, because I've got an electric car also, I'm charging with my house connection. But then I started adopting this energy conservation methods like switching off the lights and all that. And you will not believe it came down from 8,000 rupees to 2,000 rupees per month. And I'm telling you figures also. Then I realized small things like leaving the room, switching off the light. It hardly takes a minute, hardly takes a second to switch off the light. And the geyser, you should switch on whenever you want it, again switch off. Similarly, AC also, you can run in 24 degree, not less than that. And it is written here, you should run simultaneously AC and fan so that air will be circulated properly, and you will not require very low temperature for running the ACs. So these small things will really make it very, economical for you. When you pay on the 6th or 7th you get the bill. That is the date when you get the current bill. On that day, it will be very light on your pocket and you will feel very happy. Otherwise, if you are careless, then your bill will be very high. So we should see from that point of view. As a consumer, you should see. Then automatically these things you will imbibe and you will ensure that energy is saved. At the same time, from the government side also, there are some, duties and there is a responsibility like ensuring that green buildings are encouraged. Not only encouraged, they should be made compulsory. They are made compulsory now. All the offices and all the industrial business units, the building should be green. What is a green building? I'll tell you that in 2008 or 9, I think that the airport was opened, this Shamshabad airport. I had gone there. You will not believe, in that airport, I could see not a single light. Now there are some shops and all that, they are switching on that. At that time, shops were not. Not a single light was not there. It was only because the sun, it was getting lit up. Very, completely green building. So if you apply your mind and plan properly, then you will be able to see that there is no consumption of electricity. The lights at least can be by sunlight. For AC, no doubt you have to use your electricity, but for this you can make it almost zero. So these things we should try to see. In our culture, when you talk about Vastu, it is this only. That how the sunlight comes, how you are able to use the sunlight, how you are able to conserve electricity. You should not feel in the summer season, it should be cool, it should not be hot, by planning the building in such a manner that it will utilize the airflow in a proper manner, it will utilize the sun's rays in a proper manner. These are the things we have to adopt. So all of us should pledge, in the end there is a pledge also, I was seeing, to see that we conserve electricity in whatever capacity we can do. We find many students also here, in your house, when you can educate your parents also to see that unnecessarily there will be no use, switching off the lights, switching on the lights when they are not required. Similarly, energy conservation means not only conserving the electricity, but also conserving the fuel also. Because that will also lead to this, will lead to global warming. More and more we use it unnecessarily. So these things should be avoided. For that also you have to ensure that the fuel is saved. Now there is a lot of change towards electric vehicles. So that could be, people could, it may be a bit costly in the beginning, but in the long run it will be cheaper. So there you are not using any fossil fuel. You are using only current, which is conserved in the battery. And then it will be cheaper also at the same time. Apart from being environment friendly, it will be cheaper also. So nowadays, these two-wheelers are becoming very popular. This week which is there, in this we should educate everybody. As I said, small things will add up too much. Small things you do, switching off the light, cooking in the right way, using water less. Even usage of water, if it is used, you conserve electricity. Because water flows because of electricity only, no? Water is not flowing by gravity, it is being pumped to your house, right? It may go to the, what you say, overhead tank, but then up to the overhead tank, if you use more water, more water has to be filled. So you should use the water also in such a way that it is not wasted. And if every person, every citizen, saves 1 liter of water every day by his measures, then we have around a 4 crore population. 4 crore into 1 liter. You see, so many liters of water will be saved. And then when you calculate for that much liter of water to be pumped to a higher height, so much of electricity will be saved. So these things, if we realize here, then we'll be able to do justice to our mission of energy conservation.